ground turkey, and Pop-Tarts.
We're live. Alrighty, what's up guys? Today is Friday and that means it's hamstring day. I am here in Cleveland, Ohio, actually in my hometown and at my house. And I am actually gonna be training today with my mom. My mom is on the game train and she is eating what?
4 ounces of ground turkey, a half cup of brown rice, 3/4 cup of Brussels sprouts, and lots of water, and lots of coffee.
That's where I get the coffee from. I drink the black coffee nonstop, and it originally started because of her. My dad's not a coffee drinker, but she is. And sure enough, that passed on to me, as you guys know. And I am addicted to coffee as I try to get myself back in the screen. I'll be taking you guys through a bit of my workout. As you guys can see, I had my pre-workout Pop-Tart. Again, I don't say that is healthy, but I'm in the off season, and again, I say off season, I don't do this while I'm dieting.
How come I can't eat a Pop-Tart?
Because Pop-Tarts are not good for you.
I want a Pop-Tart.
Yeah, I'm still eating them.
I want a Pop-Tart.
So, I had a Pop-Tart, I had my 6 ounces of 99% lean ground turkey with some mustard and a massive glass of water. Here I'm about to be getting my pre-workout in, and then I will be off to my gym. And you guys can pretty much see what the heck I do on hamstring and glutes day to get my booty out and popping. So until then, guys,
I'm gonna work my booty.
She's gonna work her booty too. So let's do this. My dad's gonna be coming as well, so you're gonna get to see the big boss. And yeah, it's gonna be good. Let's get this going. Also, one thing I have not addressed, and this was in the Q&A, and I am sure people are probably frustrated I did not answer this question, is do I have a significant other? The answer to that question is yes. Yes, I do. And her name is Amanda, and I've been with this very strange, partially ginger-headed girl now for about 4.5 years. And she is honestly the backbone and reason why I'm able to do what I do. And she's also my favorite training partner. So that being said, here is that Pop-Tart eater.
Hi guys, how are you? My name is Amanda. And I wasn't really expecting to be on camera right now, so
she eats the Pop-Tarts
I'm just trying
too,
to eat my Pop-Tart and drink my coffee. So
that's how I know she's a keeper though, because she's got Pop-Tarts and coffee. It's off season and she's like eating what I eat. And right before this, what did you just eat?
Turkey and rice.
Damn, that's fantastic. Turkey and rice, that's gains right there. So she's gonna be training actually with my mom, because like I told you, I was gonna be going to the gym with my dad and my mom, and actually also Amanda. So yeah, get it on. Alright guys, so for the first exercise that we're going to be doing, I'm going to take you through the leg press. And actually for this exercise, for targeting the glutes and hamstrings, there are a couple keys you need to remember. Biggest thing is you're going to keep your feet on the top platform, roughly shoulder width apart. And coming down, you want to come to about 90 degrees. You don't quite have to come all the way down to your chest, because once your butt starts coming off the platform, you're going too low. You're going to start putting a little more pressure on your lower back, and we want to avoid that. So make sure you're pressing through with your heels, not your toes. If you see in this, my toes are a little bit off the platform, so I'm exploding through with the heels. I want to make sure that my form's nice and tight. So I'm keeping my chest and back straight and tight and firm the whole time. If you want, pinch your shoulders back and together to keep your back nice and tight. And then avoid buckling your knees. Pick a weight that's going to be reasonable for you to do about 10 to 15 reps. If you start buckling your knees, consider dropping the weight down a little bit. The second exercise we're going to be doing is a Bulgarian split squat, and this is going to be done with an elevated leg on either a bench, ledge, or in this case I'm using a Smith machine. And I keep it at the lowest standard level, and I'm going to have it right above knee level. And the big thing is you're going to be exploding with your front leg, leaning a little bit forward with your back straight, chest out. And like I said, the front leg's gonna be doing all the driving, and make sure you're lowering your body. Don't let your knee touch the ground. Let it come about 3 to 5 inches from the bottom, and exploding up and squeezing your glutes. The third exercise we're going to be doing is laying leg curls. These are pretty basic. You're going to be contracting the glutes at the top of the movement. Thighs are going to stay together and flat on the bench. And the big thing here is to have a smooth, consistent motion. And don't fully extend your knees, by the way, at the end. You want to keep the contraction constantly on the glutes and hamstrings. So if you see I'm coming right before full extension, and then I'm squeezing right back up at the top. Now the last motion we're going to be doing is the kickback machine, or in this case it's called the butt blaster. And this one's actually fantastic for isolating your glutes. The key here is at the top, you're going to squeeze your glutes as tight as you possibly can, keeping the tension on the hamstrings at all times, and firing out with your heel. Make sure you're not pushing with your toes, and at the same time make sure that you're going nice and slow to get that full contraction. Alright guys, so I just got back from the gym, and that was pretty much what I do for hamstring and glutes. A couple of other things that I do substitute in is oftentimes I do deadlift, and I'll deadlift pretty heavy. In this case I didn't do that because I actually deadlifted on back day. A lot of times I alternate that between hamstring and back, because ultimately it is going to be working your lower body and your back. It actually works your entire body when you deadlift. So I also usually incorporate deadlifts. And oftentimes there are a couple other isolation movements I'll do, walking lunges as well as the Bulgarian split squats. So that's always one thing you can substitute in and out. And then also if you really want to burn it out at the very end, you can always do seated leg curls. And this all depends on really what you have at your gym. But these are 4 things that are pretty universal for most gyms. And yeah, this will build a booty up, I'll tell you that right now. I've been doing that for quite a while, seeing a lot of really good results, because I am actually a pretty firm believer that just because you're a guy doesn't mean you should have a shaped, toned, and rounded butt. And for the record, by the way, ladies, every one of these will work just as well for you. So if you are not incorporating these yet, I highly, highly recommend you do. But nevertheless, thank you guys for watching this YouTube video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate everybody who's been checking these videos out so far. And let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you guys want to see. I'm going to pump out quite a few more training videos just for tips, tricks, and things that you can be doing to shape your body a little bit better, as well as Q&A, cooking, all that kind of stuff. So let me know what you want to see and I'll make it happen. Until next time guys, take it easy.